Howdy folks, and welcome back to my channel, Gaming with Distractions. My name is Curtis, otherwise known as C Money, and welcome to Hustle Kings. It's a pool game that is free on the PlayStation Store, but if you want to play multiplayer, there are some packages you have to pick up. Fortunately, there's one package that includes all the packages and is fairly cheap, but I figured I would bring you in and show the game off a little bit. So as you can see with my rank and my money, I've already played a bit, but I'm going to show you a few things, and we're going to start off with training mode. As you can see, I've completed them, but I'll do them with you. So welcome to training mode. The first event will teach you how to line up and take a typical break-off shot. First of all, we want to point the cue into the pack of balls using the left stick to rotate the cue left and right. To raise and lower, push up on the stick and down. Next, we need to set up our power. The blue gauge at the bottom of the screen shows how hard we will hit the ball. Use L2, R2 to adjust the power. The more the gauge fills up, the more power will be applied to the shot. You'll need a lot of power for the break-off shot, so move the gauge all the way to the top. Ensure shot is lined up correctly, and when you are ready to take the shot, press the X button. The size and speed of the pulsing rings on the ball below indicate the difficulty of your shot. To take your shot, pull back on either the left or right stick and then push forward in a fluid motion for an accurate shot. Notice how the cue moves as you pull back on the stick. If you want to go back and change your angle or power, press the circle button. So we're just going to shoot. The accuracy above indicates how straight you manage to move the stick compared to the difficulty of the shot, and this affects the outcome of your shot. You've completed the training event. Skill meter. This training event goes over some of the same basic principles taught in the first event, but here you will also be introduced to an alternative control method. As before, we want to use the left stick to point the cue into the pack of balls. Okay. Now again, we need to set our power using R2 to move the power bar all the way to the top. Now, when you are ready to take your shot, press the X button. This time, to take your shot, you need to stop the spinning meter below by pressing the X button. The idea is to stop the meter as close to the top as possible. The closer to the top, the more accurate your shot will be. An easier shot will generally cause the meter to spin more slowly. Again, the accuracy above indicates how close to the top you manage to stop the skill meter. Now select which of the two control methods you prefer. Select analog if you prefer the first control system, or skill meter if you prefer the one you just used. Your choice can be changed at any time via the options menu. Analog is definitely the better of the two, so I'm selecting that. Okay, accuracy. This event will teach you how to fine-tune your aiming. As you rotate the cue, notice how the bright lines, yeah, I hope you read that. Hit pause, go back. Now to fine-tune your aim, hold down the circle button while rotating the cue. Note that holding the circle button allows you to fine-tune your power. So it just goes slower. Align your shot so that the aim line shows the ball being pocketed. Then when you're ready, press the X button. Woo! We completed the training event. Off to the next one. Spin. Here you will learn how to apply spin to the cue ball. If you were to take the shot normally, the cue ball would follow in after the yellow. We need to apply backspin to force the cue ball to roll backwards after it has hit the yellow. The contact point between the cue and the cue ball is shown on the ball in the bottom left. Use the right stick to adjust the spin. I'm just going to take it straight to the bottom. Now that you want a contact point to be towards the bottom of the ball for backspin, notice that holding down the circle button here will allow you to fine-tune your spin. Also, you can reset the spin to the center of the ball by a quick click on the square button. When you're ready to take your shot, press the cross button. Oh, too much. Failed event. Bad luck. You pocketed the cue ball. Press the triangle button to try again. Better luck next time. Alright, so we're going to want that. Also going to move the shot a little bit and give it a less power. And there we go. The number you see appearing on screen and next to your avatar above are your HKC bonus points. And that went away. Pause, go back, take a read. Change of view. In this event, you will learn how to use top view and ball cam to help lining up and taking your shot. This is quite a tricky pocket into the right corner pocket. Try lining this up as best you can. Set your power to maximum to make this easier. Good. Now hold down the circle button. Fine-tune your aim. Okay. Right before you take the shot, let's have a look at the other view. Press R1 again. Okay, so press R1. In ball cam, you can use the right stick to navigate amongst the balls on the table and the left stick to rotate the camera. When you're done, press R1 again to cycle back to normal cue view. You can switch between the views as many times as necessary to line up your shot. Take your shot when you are ready. Remember that you can take your shot in top view if you wish. Oh, I missed it. Fail? Redo? Bad luck? Try again? Okay, fine tune. Okay. I think we'll have to do this. Yeah, did it. Okay. There we go. The HKC bonus credits that you earn on good shots can be used to purchase items in the HKC store and hustle against players online. You completed the training event. Moving the ball. Here you will learn how to move the cue ball on the table. On a break shot or after a foul, you may be allowed to reposition the cue ball on the table. This will be indicated by a bright blue cursor under the ball, as you can see here. To move the ball, firstly hold down the triangle button. Now, while holding the triangle button, use the left stick to move the cue ball. Note that the circle button can be used to fine-tune this movement too. Now your aim is to pocket the yellow without hitting the black ball. Position the cue ball to make this as easy as possible. Line up your shot and then press the cross button. Hit it harder, Curtis. I am holding triangle. I'm holding triangle. There we go. You completed the training event. Chalk. This training event will teach you how to use chalk. Excellent. After a few shots, your Q-tip will begin to lose chalk. This will make your shot harder when there's very little chalk on your Q-tip. Message will be displayed below your avatar. Line up your shot using top view if necessary, and then press X button. Okay. Notice below how difficult this shot is with very little chalk. Now, press Options to bring up the chalk menu. Here you can select between the various types of chalk you own and also purchase special chalk. You also have an unlimited supply of blue chalk. Move left and right to see what each chalk does. So this is classic. Use this chalk as much as you like. Make sure you use it often. Will stop your tip from deteriorating and help increase accuracy on those swerve, spin, and jump shots. Eagle Eye. Got to make a crucial pocket. Need to make doubly sure that you have aligned the ball upright. Then Eagle Eye is the one for you, or to use. Cool Hands. High pressure shot or just tricky jump shot with maximum spin. Cool Hands is the one for you. This will help you achieve the elusive 100% accuracy. Fusion King. Want to have the advantage of Eagle Eye and Cool Hands? In that case, Fusion King, and you will get an increased aiming line combined with a better chance of higher accuracy. Second Sight. This comes in very handy when trying to line up a tricky plant shot. Purchase chalk here. So we're just going to use the classic chalk. Now shake your controller to apply the chalk to the cue. Notice how your shot difficulty shown in the ball below decrease. Okay, anyway, great. Now go ahead, take your shot. My dogs are sitting on my lap wondering what the hell I'm doing, shaking my controller like that. Swerve shot. Here you will learn how to pull off swerve shots. We are going to swerve around the black and pocket the yellow. First, raise your cue as high as it will go. Now apply lots of right-hand spin using the right stick. Now rotate the cue to the left and fine-tune until the aiming line is running into the yellow and missing the black. When you are ready, take a shot, press the cross button. Oh, I did, no. I didn't get the power in. Yeah, that's what happened. Do I need more power? Less power? What's going on? I was able to get it last time. I want to do the full power. That's yeah. Anyway, here we are. If you manage to make a full swerve shot, you will be something. Jump shot. Final event will teach you how to pull off jump shots. We are going to jump the cue ball over the black and pocket the yellow. First, raise your cue to above 45 degrees. Now apply lots of bottom spin using the right stick. Notice how the aiming line goes yellow, then red to represent the ball leaving the table. Now increase your power slightly to over half. Next, tune your shot so the aim line is missing the black and hitting the yellow. Use ball cam by pressing R1 twice if necessary. When you are ready to take your shot, press the X button. So I want to bring the power down. Okay. I think I need the power up a bit more. Okay, let's try it. Yay! Oh, I don't think we want to do that. It's a fail. Alright, do it again. Hello? Oh. It's like... Okay, now I'm gonna move it over slightly. Just so we don't hit that 8 ball, or the black ball again. Oh! No. Okay, fail. Do it again. So, 45-degree angle till the box goes away. Bottom spin. Full power. No, just a little over half. Nope. I wonder, I think I need more of an angle. Okay. Then move it over a smidge. Don't pocket the 8. Don't pocket the 8. Don't pocket. "45-degree angle. Bottom spin. Power just over half. But I'm going to bring it back down a little bit after that. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little less power. Oh, it's not letting me. Hold on. It's not letting me move left to right. Okay, we did it. Okay. Woohoo. So yeah, we get bonus HKC points when you do interesting shots. That's the long story short there. Completed the training event. So that is all the training. So you can go in here and practice and fine-tune things. The next thing you probably want to do is go into career and practice against the computer. The rookie ones, if you miss, they're not going to clear house or clear the table. And you get exposed to 8 ball, 9 ball, the black ball. I don't believe there is snooker. No, there's no snooker. But they also showcase different balls and stuff that you can purchase. And then, yeah, might as well just jump into that. So there's an online store, and with your points, I'm going to go over here to the HKC store. So here you can buy different chalks, more time, different things, move ball. You have different colored cues that you can get. These look like neon energy lance, kind of like a lightsaber. Yeah, so there's some fun ones. There's some fun shaped ones like these. Alien, musket, lance, katana. And then you can get different kinds of balls. Now, I will warn you, some of these make it difficult to tell the difference between solids and stripes. So, something to be aware of. Yeah, so that's the store. Now, I do have... So this is a free game on the PSN store. I have purchased the full packages. You can just get the 8 ball and the 9 ball or the trick shot or the other one. but it's cheaper just to get the combo pack to get all 4 of them. So there are some special games in here, some puzzle challenges, some trick shots, some bonus games. There is a daily challenge too, if you click on triangle. The pool halls where I spend most of my time, so I showed you training, explained career. Exhibition is where you can play couch co-op, or couch play, like share the controller or have 2 controllers, 2 people sitting side by side. You can also challenge your friends online. And you'll see that as well, because Thomas also has this game, and we played together. And then, I just told you about the special games in there. Then you can also do League, where you come in here, but it's going to cost you HKC points to go into it. And then if you win, then you'll end up coming out with more than what you put into it, type of deal. So in a nutshell, that is the game. And maybe what we'll do is I'll take you into a career game real quick, just to show it off a little bit. So this is the first guy you challenge. You can see there's different kinds of balls. They'll showcase it. There's even some that have different cue balls that have some funny sound effects and stuff. So, but yeah, we're gonna face Tom, not to be confused with Thomas, who you'll be seeing me play against later. So yeah, just gonna go in here, set up my shot. Oh, looks like we got a solid down. Now, if you sink a solid and a stripe, it'll still be open, but because we sunk a solid on the break, that is what we are. I'm going to take the overhead view, try and bank this in. No, wrong angle. Now, if I was on the professional, they would just clear house. Now, when you're playing career, it's AI. You're playing the computer, so you can hit circle to skip the shot. I don't always recommend that, though, unless you're in a rush, because you can learn some interesting shots and some different ways of looking at shots that you're going to take based on watching what the computer does against you. So I'm going to chalk up, I think. And you don't always have to go for the shot that they recommend either. You can see the trajectory of the cue ball after I hit my shot. Now, one important thing, and I'll show it to you in the overhead view. I can have this lined up, but if I change my power, you can see it changes the angle of the shot. So when I first started playing this game, I would come in, do full shot, line it up, so I could see, and then reduce the power, not realizing I was changing the angle of my shot. And then I was wondering why I wasn't making the shot, considering it was lined up. So if you do pick up this game, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, something to keep in mind. So just want to share that with you. We're hoping that we can get a few more people to pick up this game. By we, I mean Thomas and I. We just had a session playing against each other, and it was a load of fun. But we thought it would be fun if we had some other friends pick up the game and start playing against us. Now, I'm messing with my spin here because if I go for the shot, I'm afraid I'm going to be scratching. So that should do it. There we go. If I hadn't changed the spin on it, that would have definitely been a scratch. I only got one left. 8 balls there. Okay, okay. Gotta take the overhead view just a little easier. Want a little bit of a spin on it. I'm trying to get the cue ball in a good position to go for the 8 after my shot. But I also want to reduce power. Oh, I did not do what I wanted to do. When you are on the 8 ball, you have to nominate the pocket, so it's call your shot. You just hit R3 until you get the ball, the pocket that you're looking, that you want to get it in. So now, okay, we're gonna. I gotta try and do a trick shot here. Nope, it's too much power. Oh, I'm so not gonna make this. Hey, let's do it. No, but at least I hit the 8 box. Would have been either a scratch or a full loss if I hadn't. Okay, so now I'll watch the computer make a bunch of shots. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. I do not have a great shot, and that pocket is blocked. I'm going to try something if I can. Oh, I don't know if I can. This other ball's in my way. I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. Okay, Tom, move some of your balls. They're in my way. Not all of them, just some of them. So yeah, you'll see a couple of videos coming out after this. Thomas and I had a session on playing this game together, and it was so much fun. So much fun when you're playing against someone. I've also been playing with my son Dill. We've been having a lot of fun on this. There's some puzzle ones. There's some tables that are a unique shape, I'll call it, where you can really hook your opponent, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Ooh, that noise is definitely not enough chalk on the stick. Which reminds me, I should put some on. Okay, well, here we go for the win. With the dramatic slow motion. Boom! So yeah, welcome to Hustle King. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to hear some of you are going to pick it up and want to play against myself and maybe even Thomas if you get a chance, or if we're all together. Can go in a room together and one can spectate while the others challenge. It's, a lot of potential. It can be a lot of fun. So we will see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.